Macro patience. You're a young man building something meaningful, a relationship, a business. It takes 10, 20, 30 years.
We live in a world where people lack patience. We just don't have patience. And I promise you that if you're able to, whether it's financially or emotionally, put yourself in a position to have patience, you have a far better chance of succeeding.
When you win on a macro level, don't overstress the micro level. There's unlimited opportunity. It's just priorities. It's a macro thing. You know, as long as I'm not stressing about the micro, you shouldn't stress about the micro. When you're 19 and you can spend 7 full years learning your craft, meeting people that are mentors, being patient, and you wake up and you're 26 years old, you have your entire life in front of you and you've done great foundational work to go on and then be successful. Because if you're under 26 years old, you have not, 27 years old, you have not lived through a tough economy yet. It's been all upswing since you've been in the game. Just has, 2008, 9, like call it what it is. In 2010, it was already on its way up. Simple as that. So you're living in 7, 8 years, really means you're actually 30 and you haven't really played. Practicality is my religion. That's why I push patience on so many of you, because it's practical. It is a marathon. Unless you die, it's gonna be long. So why are you running so fast? By not worrying about what other people think, it allows you to do things. By doing things, you either win or you learn from your loss, and it creates speed. It's the absolute mental difference between the people that are executing and winning versus the people that aren't. It's the fear of others. I don't want to lose, but I'm definitely more disappointed than your opinion in your blog post about my loss. Speed wins everything. Speed is absolutely one of my 2 or 3 religions in business. Speed, fast. Everybody's too precious. You're overthinking your content. You're overthinking your decisions. You're better off doing 16 times and being right 3 times than not doing anything at all. You have to actually work a lot. You know 0 people that have built something big that haven't put in a ridiculous amount of work. And the bigger it is, the more they've worked. So many of you have your mouth way ahead of your actions. Really? You're gonna own an island and you fucking go to Coachella? Fuck you. Because you think somehow you've been tricked by yourself or somebody else that there's some system, that there's some fucking shortcut. There's no fucking shortcut. You've got to put in the work, lots of it. And that comes at the expense of golfing all the time. And that comes at the expense of going to every goddamn event. And it definitely comes at the expense of watching 1 more motivational video and 3 more books and 7 more you have to do. You've got to work. You feel super inspired from this weekend? You can't wait? What happens next Thursday? What happens next month? Do you know how excited I am for the world to collapse soon so I can get rid of so many of you fake fuckers? Do you know how pumped I am? I dream at night. Last night I fell asleep at 2 o'clock and I go, one day that kid's gonna have to change his profile from influencer to bank teller. Because it's the truth. It's the truth, and the reason you say that is because you, like me, have been through a couple of these cycles. We know exactly what we're living through. And there's a problem, and I'm coming with you with this, and this is positive fire. I'm not razzing you. I'm trying to give you love because I know what's happening. I live in that world. But when you have your best situation, when you have the fucking leverage, you need to fucking strike. And when you don't pout. You put in the work to rebuild your next leverage. I had YouTube, I had Twitter, and when they weren't as big anymore, I didn't cry that Instagram or Snapchat came. I put in the work to build myself back up and matter in that ecosystem, and now that I've got the Instagram moment again, I'm fucking pounding. I'm pounding harder than I did the last time because I learned, because from pattern recognition, from experience, you get better. And so, if this can inspire you, if your shit's good right now, quadruple down, and if it's not, stay quiet and build and look for that moment when you know it's good, pound. Right now you don't know, and it's fucking eating you. You're better off to go, fail, or first of all, win, easy, right? Fucking yes. Fail, get that nut off, come back for 3 years, and then try it again, or come back and never try it again, but boy, will you know a lot more. Like, I never care about the failures of Vayner. I love when people come into me and be like, listen, I gotta talk to you about this problem. It's really gonna undermine us. I'm like, are you a fucking idiot? How the fuck do you think we got here? If you want me to play your micro game, I'm gonna look like everybody else. So I'm always on the offense, always macro, and always very aware of what I want to happen. The world is shifting faster than it ever has before. But the way to win is as old as time. Do the right thing and put in the fucking work.